And he had such a hearty laugh, that I'll never forget.
But Gary Miller's laugh is only a memory.
Well, there's been many times where I needed to ask his opinion on certain things, and it's like, Gary, where are you? Why can't you be here?
43-year-old Gary was gunned down in a parking lot 5 years ago.
Gary was 10 years older than me, but we were very close. And I believe it was probably because of our love for music.
That passion led him to spend countless hours promoting gospel concerts and managing country singer Jody Miller. To help support his passion, Gary worked at Acme. On August 5th, 1999, he worked his evening shift as usual. Witnesses say Gary received 2 upsetting phone calls during that shift, and it appeared he had planned to meet with someone after work. When his shift ended at 10:30, Gary and a coworker went to the stadium diner.
Around 1 o'clock, they both left the diner. His friend had gone home in one direction, and Gary was last seen heading towards the city of Reading.
Gary ended up here in the parking lot of the Route 222 news outlet and adult store. He appeared to be waiting for someone. At 1:45, police found Gary dead in his car.
Gary was shot from, the way it appears, is I'd say maybe 5-7 feet from outside the car.
Evidence shows Gary tried to drive away, but it was too late. He crashed through a split-rail fence and hit a tree. No one has ever been arrested for the crime. Detective Robert Warner was a patrolman on duty the night Gary was killed.
At night, I would sit across the street and literally just try and figure out how things went down for hours and hours, but now that it's gone, I can't go back and do that.
What's gone is the scene of the crime. The adult store was torn down because of the Route 222 expansion project about 2 years ago. Although the scene now looks very different, police hope you can picture it the way it used to be. Perhaps you were driving by that night and saw Gary's car.
People's lives change after so many years also. People think differently, priorities change, and hopefully things will change enough that we'll receive some information.
Solving the crime would mean justice for Gary and his family, but his little sister knows it won't bring him back.
And I miss those times, not being able to go to him and, say, what do you think? And that's hard. That's hard.